Hey everyone, welcome to this session. Guys, thanks for your patience, but YouTube actually was having a technical problem, but no worries. We always actually will find a fix, right? So I really hope all of you had a great trading week. All of you, please confirm that you can hear me clearly and see the screen in a clear way on YouTube. Chat if you can, and a few minutes, let everybody join. We'll start in a few minutes. Thank you very much. One more time, guys, those of you who are watching on YouTube, if you can confirm that you can hear me clearly, guys, this will appreciate it. Thank you very much. We are streaming anyway on YouTube and TradingView at the same time. If there is any problem with the connection, we'll upload the recording anyway for the HD version once we finish the stream. Guys, welcome back to the session again. Please give me the last confirmation on YouTube chat that you can hear me clearly before we start. I'll just wait for 2-3 minutes because again, YouTube was having actually some technical problem and now it's fixed. All good, perfect, Rob. Amazing, trader, great. Clear sound, Milan? Sound clear? Perfect, guys. Let's get started. First thing first, I really hope all of you guys had a great trading week. Market was moving exactly as expected for a lot of pairs, especially for the trades of the week. One more thing I want to mention, guys, about the trading actually of last week. It was not only about the trades of the week, it was actually about almost all the pairs. I really hope all of you have actually watched the last session. If I show you this one here on YouTube, I really hope all of you guys who are new to WeTradeRave's channel, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon. And this way you will not miss any update, you will not miss any live session or any notification. This was what we were covering last week. And mainly, I covered for you one pattern about market makers framework. I really hope all of you, if you are not actually subscribing, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. Or else you can go to our YouTube channel homepage to check this forecast. Okay, on this 1 minute 31.25, I explained about the expanding flat in detail. You can always go back and check it. Okay, now back to the charts and back to actually what's next, right? Let's start with gold as usual. Last week we said market will be falling, right? We said we'll get a corrective structure. If I go back, this actually was the last week's forecast. We said here market will correct for one more fall, right? This actually streamed 7 days ago, as you can see. It was last Saturday at 1 p.m. UK time. And with this forecast, on Sunday, weighted waivers, they've got actually the levels. They got this as a trade of the week. By the way, I can show you this one here. For gold, we said corrective structure. Look at the details here. This September 3, we said it's a sell, right? And towards 1925, 1920. Okay, if I go back to the charts, look at this. By the way, we said 1945 to 1925 and below. If I go to the 1 hour, just to show you the details of this structure and the trade actually, market was pushing to the upside. Okay, up correction, up correction, up, corrective structure up. This wave, it was completed to us. Hence, we said on this Saturday video that guys were expecting market to correct for another drop. Now, on Sunday session, which is only for weighted waivers, we said this is one of the trades of the week, guys. You can trade this down wave, wait for market to go back to 1945, which is exactly here, this level. And then we're looking to trade this drop all the way down to 1925, 1920. And this is the market here. This is 1920. So from here to here, it was a great trade. A lot of traders made a lot of money trading this down wave, by the way. And I hope all of you also traded this drop. Okay. Once market reached this level, we start a corrective structure. Now, the magic is not actually this move of this trade. Nothing is magical. The main point is about actually experience and knowledge. Okay. So if you traded this down wave and you made money trading this down move, guys, let me know. Especially our members, because this was a great trade. Okay. This in regards for gold. What's next, which is the most important part? Based on this current structure, I can see market actually correcting here. If you made money trading this down wave, I want you to enjoy the profits. That's the main point. Okay, it's always about enjoying the profits. Once you actually get in the trade and you made money, if you get a big win or streak of wins, try, guys, to take a break and enjoy the profits. That's the main goal actually. Okay, because if you don't take actually profits, if you don't pay yourself first, there's no point actually to keep trading. You have to motivate yourself, right? So for this one, this was the move and this was the trade. It was amazing. To the pip, it was crazy move. What's next, Alan? Remember, next week, if you go to Forex Factory, you will see actually we have the CPI. And all investors actually are looking for this news event, I would say, the CPI, because it all depends about the CPI number for Fed to decide if they'll be going to higher interest rate or not. So the thing is, on Wednesday, tomorrow we'll discuss this in detail, actually how we'll trade CPI on Sunday session for weighted waivers. On Wednesday, we'll give you actually the final update. Why is that? Because market will build the structure from now till Wednesday. Those of you who don't know, on Wednesday, you have also the session. It will be posted on your dashboards, and you'll have also the Sunday session for weighted waivers. If you want more details about the membership, guys, you can always check the website. Okay, so for this one, what's next based on the structure? And for now, based on the structure, we can see market actually correcting upwards. I can see a corrective structure upwards. After this corrective structure, one more fall. This what I can see based on the current market structure, based on this wave. Make sense? If market will change the structure before Wednesday, we will let you know on Wednesday session. For now, this is what I can see for gold. If you are in the sell, if you took the sell, take profits and let the market unfold. If you want to trade this one, what you can do, you can wait for market probably to break this low if you want to buy, and then you go for a scalping trade to the downside if you want to trade this up wave. Or else, wait for market to finish the structure to go for the next big impulsive move. This is an impulsive move, guys, by the way, all right? And the point is, once you get the knowledge, you have to trade the next wave. Okay, so usually, most of traders, they try to pick the tops and bottoms. We trade waivers, they trade differently. They trade the next wave. Why is that? Because on the first wave, you get actually the first sign, the first signal, whatever you want to call it, and after that, wait for the setup to trade the next wave. That's the main goal, and that's the secret sauce, I would say, about successful trading. Make sense? Exactly, guys, for gold bias and for how market was moving and what we set our numbers. I'll be just waiting for a few more confirmation, guys, on the chart before I jump into the next chart, just to make sure that YouTube is working perfectly. Okay? Perfect, guys. Thank you very much. So for gold, I think everything is clear. Yes, oil, for this one, market is pushing to the upside. Okay, we are just making actually an extension of this up wave. This structure here is a bit, I would say, complex and in the making, because after this up wave for yes oil, just explaining the structure here, we've got this up wave, we've got this corrective move. This up wave, this was a corrective structure, and then one will push up. This wave to the upside, guys, is about to complete. Based on the current market structure, is not completed yet. Okay, so we are now analyzing the last wave of the last wave, I would say, in this move here. And after this drop, one will push up before the next corrective structure to the downside. In all the cases, if you ask me personally, which wave I will trade, I will be going for the down wave, for the sell setups. But I'll wait for market to break these tops once more before looking for the next sell setup. Okay, this for yes oil. If you want to go actually for the buy setups, I think it's not ready. For scalpers, you can go for the buy setup, guys, but wait for this pattern to complete before you go for the buy setup. For now, the buy setups, I would say, they'll be just for scalpers, and the sell setups are for swing traders. Okay? For me personally, I'm looking for the sell setup for yes oil once this structure will be completed. All of you are watching right now, if you can give us, guys, a thumbs up, this will be appreciated. Now, for yes oil, I think it's clear. Bigger picture, we'll explain the bigger picture now here during the Sunday session for yes oil, because a lot of you trade yes oil, and this also affected on by the news event as well. And there's something also happening in the world of oil, actually, what they are doing in terms of production and in terms actually of the supply as well. So for this one, long term, just to give you a small, I would say a small idea about what's happening. Long term, we're expecting this one to push up again. This is based on fundamentals, okay? But before this up wave, we're expecting market to give us a big corrective structure before any push up. Those of you who are not actually following the news, you can anyway follow us on Sunday sessions. We are anyway going to explain you about the news on every single Sunday session. Okay? So for yes oil, this is what we can see next based on the current market structure. Now, those of you are not tweeted waivers, guys, I want all of you actually to take one moment and take a decision, because a lot of tweeted waivers are succeeding like in a crazy way. A lot of people who are actually joining previous groups without actually mentioning any name, because this is not the point, they are giving us actually feedbacks about how successful they are. And despite actually the MFF, I would say, situation last week, there's a lot of other prop firms. We have explained this in detail anyway during the last Sunday session. Okay, so also to give you an idea about that, once you join or like once you pass a challenge of the prop firms, make sure to just capitalize on that and make sure to build your capital, because the end goal is to trade your own capital. Do not split the profit with anyone. But because a lot of you don't have actually capital to trade, or big capital, I would say, to trade, you can go for the prop firm challenges, pass the challenge, and after that you can, once you start to make profits, build your capital. Okay, now for that, a lot of people who were losing before joining weighted waves, now they are passing 2 to 3 challenges. Okay, so for this one, like I said, gold was one of our trades of the week last week. It was to the pip, as you can see here, corrective structure and drop. And the next 2 trades were EURUSD and GBPUSD. Let me show you this one quickly before I jump to the next pair. For EURUSD, I want to show you also this one, guys, because this is very important in terms of experience and in terms of knowledge. We said market will drop once more, and then it will be pushing back up. For this one as well, it will push once more to the downside under this low, and then we'll be looking for the next buy setup. Let me show you this one before we go to dollar yen. Look at this. EURUSD, look at this structure. Let me go to 1 hour. I'll show you just the before and after to show you actually the power of knowledge, all right? Look at this. So from here, market have got a corrective structure drop, and from here we said one push down and then up again. Look at this one. So we've got a corrective structure drop, and then from here, a lot of traders who don't have experience, they will jump in and buy from here to the upside. Okay, but exactly from here we said one more drop and then up again. This was the crazy trade, and a lot of weighted waivers, they can make more than 10 to 1 in one single trade. Okay, 10 to 1. It's not like small, it's not 2 to 1 or 1 to 1 in terms of risk to reward. I'm telling you 10 to 1 in one single move, which can be here, this move, by the way, if they execute actually the strategies that we are teaching them. GBPUSD is the same thing. Let me go back to this one, just show you the before and after. By the way, those of you who don't know, look at this one. This was posted on September 3, okay, as a trade of the week for weighted waivers. We said market will push down from this zone. We'll look for our buy setups to above this top. Okay, let's show you this one and look at this. From here, we've got this drop. One more time, let's show you this one. Drop and up again. Look at this. This was September 3, by the way. Let me show you this one here. And this one here. Drop under this low, this is the zone, and then up again to break this top. Crazy, isn't it? So this is the power of knowledge and experience. Again, a lot of weighted waivers, they trade GBPUSD, and they made a lot of money, guys, trading this up wave alone, this up move. So if you want to learn how to trade correctly, it's not about trade signals, guys. It's not about signals. It's about teaching how to trade correctly, and it's an all-in-one solution for serious traders. Just you can check this one, and you can go to our website to read everything about what we provide. Okay, back to dollar yen. For dollar yen, market went up. Again, just to zoom out and explain you the bigger picture, this is a running flat. Those of you who don't know, this is a running flat in the middle. And now market here is extending within this up wave. And what do I mean by that? This is a textbook pattern to us. We've got this up wave, corrective structure, up till here, right? Up till here, corrective structure, and now market is giving us this wave. This wave is also extending right now. What I mean by that? One more push up to break this top, probably corrective structure up, and then the drop. Personally, I am focusing on the drop, but as a trader, you have to master patience and you have to master the structure, guys. If you master market structure and you have actually the right strategy, I would say, because not all trading strategies will work. We have 4 strategies that we teach to our members. A lot of them, they are executing these strategies, guys, to the pip, exactly as we told them, and they are making a lot of money. So for this one, the next move is towards the downside, based on the current market structure. Alan, why it's still here and not till here? Because this wave is subdivided into 5 waves. Make sense? So up, correction, up, and now this move, once this move will be finished, the next drop will be coming. Okay? Well, any levels, Alan, for this one? Yes, we'll give you the levels during the Sunday session. That will be conducted tomorrow by T at 1 p.m. UK time. Do not miss it, because we'll explain you about more than one thing, about the next 3 months, about the big picture, about the news event, about the levels, and about what pairs you have to focus on. Again, weighted waivers, you know actually the Sunday sessions, how they are, but non-weighted waivers, do not miss these sessions, guys. They are gold. The knowledge that we actually share inside these sessions, it's crazy. Not only that, next week next week actually, I will give my Q&A session for weighted waivers as usual. If I'll show you the dashboard here for 1 second, look at this one. Last month, we gave actually the Q&A session. Actually, I gave 3. It was one on the 1st of August, one on the 18th of August about the big market moves, and one on the 22nd of August about the step-by-step process on how to trade reversals. All of you who want to trade reversals, all you need is actually this one. After you get the knowledge, of course. Okay? So once you get into this video, after you get the masterclass, after you watch the masterclass, and you watch all the Q&A sessions step by step, once you get into this video, guys, you will know actually everything about how to trade reversals. The next Q&A session that will be conducted next week, it will be about how to trade with the trend. Step-by-step process on how to trade the trend, how to follow the trend, and how to maximize profits, of course. That's the main point. So do not miss next Q&A session if you are really serious about trading and about making money from trading, about become an independent, successful trader. Because the main goal for weighted waves is actually helping you become an independent, successful trader. Make sense? So dollar yen, you get the bias. This one looks like one push-up will be coming. After this up wave, once market will break this top, we might start a corrective structure up, and then a fall will be coming after this one. Let me be clear here. Structure is ready for the fall. Make sense? But market is waiting actually for the CPI to make the next move. For now, if CPI data will be in the favor of the dollar, we'll see a shoot up here for this one. Even all of this will happen before Wednesday session. Okay, so we'll check actually the structure, how market will unfold, and which direction we'll take before Wednesday. And this will be also on the daily basis by the seniors, because they are giving actually the daily sessions. You will get all the updates step by step. For now, based on the current market structure, corrective structure here, not corrective structure, I would say like market will keep crawling to the upside before the next drop. Okay, if the CPI will be in the favor of the dollar, you will see a shoot up here to the upside for dollar yen. Will we trade this up wave? It's not sure for now. We'll wait for market to unfold before we take the next decision. All right, guys, is that clear? DXY, this is also market is just going to the upside with this uptrend. Since August, market is trending to the upside for this one. And you know, we were biased to the upside based on the seasonality. And this was explained on YouTube and during our Sunday sessions as well, that during August, we are expecting dollar to be strong, to push up. And this was the move. This is a clear uptrend, right? Now, what's happening here? Market is pushing to the upside. More than one scenario. I'll give you 2. You decide which one you want to go for. The details about the levels will be shared by T tomorrow during the Sunday session. Now, in terms of the structure, in terms of the next move, if market will keep rolling to the upside slowly here before CPI, CPI will push this to the downside. Make sense? If market here will start to correct to the downside before CPI, again, there is level that we are monitoring. There is level that we'll give you during the Sunday session. If this happens before CPI, market will push back up. Okay? Well, if you ask me personally which wave I'll trade, I'll be waiting now for the next structure. I'll be waiting for the complete next structure before CPI to take the next decision. But this is the move. If market will crawl to the upside slowly before CPI, I'll be trading the next down wave. But again, it's not jumping in. We have levels and we have strategies that we'll be waiting for. Those levels about the entries, about the targets will be shared during Sunday session. Do not miss them, because based on that, you can trade the other majors, by the way. Okay? So DXY is the dollar index. We count on the XY just to see how the dollar will move. And we align this with the other pairs and the other economies, fundamental analysis, technical analysis, to go and trade the other majors. Okay, so this one is actually the direction. We're not trading the XY, we're just following the XY to see where dollar will be going next. Make sense? So this is actually a clue about where the market might be going next. Personally, I can still see this is pushing to the upside. So I can still see this up wave or this uptrend will remain actually until market finish this up move before the next drop. This is what I can see personally for now, based on the current market structure and based on this up wave. All right, guys, which wave to trade again is up to you. Euro dollar, for this one, you know that we're biased to downside, right? I forgot actually to show you this one. Let me go back to the last week's forecast again once more. Yes, oil, we've got this up move, and then dollar yen, again we've got this up wave for dollar yen, right? You can see this one. Let me go back quickly to dollar yen. Market was pushing to the upside. We broke this top, corrective structure up, corrective structure, and then we are moving up again, right? Back to this one. After dollar yen, we've got this DXY here, right? Market went to the upside, and now for this one, we're expecting more up. This was actually 7 days ago. All right, guys, back to the XY quickly. Up, corrective structure up, and then market was pushing to the upside. You can call this one before and after, because to be very honest with you, our team were not actually able to do all the before and after. We just made 2 for you, but you can see all the market is moving exactly as expected. Again, nothing is magical. It's all based on knowledge and experience. The good part, you can learn this. Guys, either you keep losing account after account, you keep losing on every single month, you keep wasting your time and money, or you join weighted waves and you start to learn how to trade correctly. Because the main point is about getting the knowledge. And after you get the knowledge, you can start to practice with the group, and step by step, you will become independent, successful trader. And the main point, if we can do it, if our traders can do it, you can do it too. Make sense? So do not let anyone tell you like it will not work, or you are not, you will not be able to be a successful trader. Again, if I can do it, you can do it. But the main point is about learn how to trade correctly before you risk your money. Make sense? So for euro dollar, corrective structure, market will be falling to the downside, and then it will start another corrective structure upwards. So what I'm expecting now is a corrective structure upwards. Which wave to trade is up to you. If you are biased to the upside, you can go for this trade, or else you can wait for market to finish this complete structure before the next move. For now, I'm expecting market to correct upwards. Make sense? Well, for for euro dollar, after this drop, it's up to you which wave you want to trade. Okay, for me, for now, I'm waiting for market to correct upwards. Okay, levels, again, we're here just to help you guys be on the right side of the trade on Saturday sessions, and the main, I would say, levels will be shared on Sunday session by T. Again, back to the before and after. Euro dollar, step by step, this euro dollar here, corrective structure drop. This euro dollar 7 days ago, just to show you actually about the transparency, right? So corrective structure from here, one more drop, and the market will start a corrective structure upwards. Let me show you this one here. Let me zoom in. I'm just showing you this one in detail because this is the power of noise. From here, market will correct, one more fall. And look at this one. From here, market corrected to the upside. Why is that, guy? There's a reason. Okay? I'll show you the reason in a moment. So corrective structure and drop. Is that clear? In terms of before and after, this was crazy. If you sold this one, you must have made money. There is no way. Okay? Because this drop was big if you are a short-term trader. And again, you must have made money, guys. There's no way. This structure was clear to us. The next move, I just explained you this one. The levels, I told you that it will be shared actually, they'll be shared during the Sunday session. Now, because a lot of you are watching on a weekly basis, they are giving us likes and comments. I'm not sure how many are watching now the live stream, but if you are watching right now, guys, make sure to give us a thumbs up. Okay? So I'll explain this one here, the step-by-step process about one of the market makers framework again. Let me show you this one clearly, quickly. Do not miss this one. You go back to the last week's forecast and you watch this one starting from the minute 31 and 25 seconds to get actually what I explained here. Now, back to the charts. Euro dollar. I'll go to the 1 hour to explain you this part. What do we have here? We've got a corrective structure. We've got a drop. Perfect, Alan. A lot of smart money concept traders with full respect to all of them. I'm not actually criticizing anyone. I'm just helping you understanding market structures and understanding how market usually moves. From here, a lot of actually, I would say smart money concept traders, they go for the buy. Like, I'm not discussing where the entry, the start of the down candle, the middle 50%, whatever. We have like a lot of discussions, and we have our findings regarding that. So I'm not actually criticizing, but anywhere in this zone, if you get into this buy for smart money concept traders, they put stop loss under this low. Make sense? So regardless from anywhere, again, I'm not criticizing, or I'm not discussing where will be the entry for order blocks or how to trade order blocks, because again, the thing about how to trade the smart money concept and our findings is a bit different, because we combine this with structures, with wave analysis, with bigger picture. It's not only about order blocks. So back to here. After this drop, a lot, or like I would say one group of smart money concept traders, they will go for this buy. Okay, which means we have liquidity under this low. The main point, we have liquidity under this low. Make sense? So market makers, they drop the market to the downside, which is like, for us, it's textbook pattern. It's typical. We were waiting for this drop anyway. And from here, we have a lot of support and resistance traders. They will go for this buy. Why this buy? Because some of them, they go just for the close, the candle close. And you can see here this clearly. They trap retail traders here to the upside. And with this up wave, the second group of actually, I'd say retail traders, they'll go for this buy. Okay? And market makers, they just trap them here in this up wave, and then they drop the market to the downside. So it's not always about liquidity to just wait for market to grab the liquidity and go for the buy setup. It's not like that. It's more complex than this. Okay? And that's why you have to learn how to trade correctly before you risk your money. Guys, is that clear? I'm trying week by week to give you one of, I would say, explanations about how market moves, because this will help you a lot to take the next action, or at least you'll start to really see how the market moves. As you can see, there is no indicator on my chart. It's all about actually reading the structures. Every action, reaction, every transaction in the market made by retail traders, big market makers, big fish, big banks, private banks, big investors, whatever you want to call them, hidden players, I would say. Any action, all right, any plan, any reaction, or any transaction will be plotted on the charts, which means this is the reality. No one can say that at this point of the time, your dollar was not here. This is the real price. This is the reality. And if you can read the charts correctly, that's why you see here, learn how to trade correctly. If you can read the charts correctly, the next part is about knowing how to trade correctly. Once you master these two parts, trading will become easy. And you will start to actually be on the road of successful traders, and you'll be able to become financially free. The goal is about actually financial freedom. Okay, the goal is not about money. It's never about make money. Money will help you actually solve your problems. Okay, so the goal is about be financially free, because with money you can buy freedom. Make sense? So I explained this in the last week. I'll not repeat it, but actually all of you know what I'm talking about. Okay, we are financially free. A lot of retail waivers are financially free. Okay, so if your goal is to become financially free, this is actually your opportunity. Grab it, take it, get the knowledge. If you don't like actually the community, if you don't like weighted waves, you can cancel anytime. There is no lock-in period. All what I'm trying to say, I'm trying actually to say to you, try to help yourself by getting the knowledge. You have the opportunity, try to grab it. Make sense? This is for you, door guys. I explained you this one. I hope this is clear for you. And this actually what was behind our forecast. Corrective structure, one more drop. Now, 4 hours, I just explained you what's next. Pound dollar, this one of the trades of the month for last month. And all weighted waivers. Even I think I didn't mention this here, but the level was 1.25. I was actually, let me just put 1.25 here. This was the target, okay, for the trade of the month last month. From here all the way down the downside. So we've got this pullback, corrective structure, one more drop. Even market reacted before 1.25, but because here we have big orders, it's based on a lot of factors, by the way. Market give us a corrective structure, drop, correction, drop, correction, drop. What's happening here? Corrective structure, one more fall will be coming. After this drop, I'm expecting market to start a corrective structure upwards. Make sense? Which wave to trade? The sell setups or the sells if you are in the sell setup, or like if you took any sell from here, make sure to take more than 90% off and leave the rest a break even. More than 90%. Okay? After this drop, we are expecting market to push up again. The levels will be shared by T during Sunday session. Do not miss it. I'm repeating again. We'll explain you a lot of things. And once you join, you will get access to the dashboard and to the monthly sessions. You watch all the monthly sessions, you'll get access to the recording anyway, and you attend the next monthly Q&A session. You will like it. All right? Aussie dollar market is correcting for one more drop. This structure, it can extend. All right? So we can get one more push up here before the next fall. After this drop, all depends on where the market will be before CPI, and after that, we'll go for the next trade. For now, based on the current market structure, I can see one more fall is coming. Probably corrective structure drop and then a corrective structure upwards to start. Make sense, guys? If that clear, let me know, guys, in the comment section if this is clear for you. Okay? Guys, is that clear before I continue to the next pair? Great. Perfect. Thank you very much. New Zealand dollar for this one as well. Market, we've got this drop. This was expected. This was a corrective structure anyway in the middle. Those of you who don't know, this is actually one of the patterns. It's an expanding triangle, by the way. And then this drop. What's next? Market is correcting again here. If this is a corrective structure, one more fall will be coming. Corrective structure drop and then a big corrective structure to start. Okay? Which wave to trade? I'm repeating, is up to you. Personally, I'll wait for market to give me the complete structure before CPI to go for the next trade. Now, for New Zealand dollar, for me personally, I'll be waiting for market to finish this drop, and any buy setup I get, I go for it. I'm looking for the buy setups for New Zealand dollar, and I'll see how market will unfold. If you want to wait for the corrective structure to trade the down wave, nothing wrong with that. Because if CPI data will be in the favor of the dollar, this will be a big fall from here. Okay? Personally, I'll ignore the sell setups. If you want to trade the buy setups, you can go for this one. Nothing wrong with that. Okay? But again, do not jump in, do not over risk, do not trade without stop loss, and never ever add to losing positions. Okay? So I always say to actually to YouTube followers, guys, never ever add to losing position. In this way, you will never break your trading account. What's actually the opposite of that? Or like how to grow your trading account exponentially. Once you learn how to add to winning positions, because if you know how to maximize profits, how to add to winning positions, and how to read the structure correctly, your trading actually, your equity curve, guys, will look like this. This will be your equity curve. And we have a lot of traders who have this equity curve. Okay, instead of a few equity curve will be like this actually. And then you drop to break your account. Once you master what I'm telling you, you will get this equity curve. All right? And I believe all of you want this. Okay? So for this one, in terms of the bias, I think it's clear. It's done. Pound yen, for this one, just 1 minute, guys, please. Right. For pound yen, for this one, after this drop, I'm expecting market to give me a corrective structure, one more fall, and then this will be I would say a complex structure for now, because we might get one push up before the next drop. This is for now is a complex structure to me. Why is that? Because what I can see here is a bit complex, which means this will be a part of the next structure. One push up, a drop, and then up again. I suggest you to stay away from this for now and focus on other pairs. Personally, I will leave it for now for pound yen. Now, if I go to the bigger picture, a lot of you will be saying, Alan, but we are at the top here. This fall was tradable. A lot of our traders took this sell and made a lot of money here in this drop, even this drop. Now, based on this structure, market is giving us a complex move. That's why from now, I will leave it and I'll focus on other pairs. I will trade this one step by step if I really want to trade pound yen. This might be a short-term trade, and we'll update you about this one during the daily sessions. Once you join, guys, you will get access to the daily sessions, all right? Those of you who don't know, you'll get access to the daily sessions. We have like 2. If I go to this one just to show you. Those of you who don't know, you can go to the pricing page, guys. You scroll down to read the details about what is included inside WTW membership. And one of the most important, I would say, features is the daily sessions. You can see here how the daily sessions actually are conducted. We have 2 daily sessions beside Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, like we have 2 on Monday, 2 on Tuesday, 2 on Thursday, and 2 on Friday by the seniors. So you can read here what is included, and you can scroll down to read the FAQs. If you have any more questions, you can send us an email anyway at info@weightedwaves.com. All right, so pound yen, I'll leave it. I'll focus on other pairs. Dorcad, this was actually clear. Market was pushing to the upside. We've got a corrective structure, and then this up wave. Now, what's next? Based on the current market structure, one push up will be coming. Okay? If you get in this buy, perfect. You must have made money. If not, you can wait here before the next move. If we get this up wave and this corrective structure before CPI, one push up will be coming if CPI will be in the favor of the dollar. Okay? If not, this is the structure that I'm expecting next for now, based on the current market structure. Which wave to trade is up to you. Okay? Silver for this one, I would say this is like gold. I'll be waiting for market to give me a big corrective structure before the next fall. Okay, this is what I can see next for silver. Corrective structure upwards before the next fall. Levels, again, will be shared by T, because this might be one of the, I would say, great trades. A corrective structure will be something similar to this one before the next drop. This is what I can see next for silver. Bitcoin market is correcting. Okay, after this corrective structure, we've got a drop, and now looks like another fall will be coming. This is pure technically based on wave analysis and based on the market structure. So a drop will be coming, corrective structure drop before the next up wave. In all the cases, I'll ignore any sell setup and I'll be focusing on the buy setups only. If market will push up from here, it's not based on technical analysis. It will be based on any news event. For now, based on wave analysis, on weighted waves, wave analysis concept, one more fall will be coming before any next structure. Right, guys? Is that clear? Once I finish this one, I'll go actually to explain you more about, I read your chat for, I would say, 5 to 10 minutes before actually we end the session. Okay? A lot of you trade US30, and I really hope, guys, you actually trade this one and you made money trading the next move, because this was also forecasted as expected, especially from this top. A lot of you must remember that. From the top, we said market will be falling without breaking this top, right? So after this fall here, we've got this up wave because this structure was completed, and we said market will correct, right? Now this structure, it's actually complex. What I mean by that, we might get a corrective structure, one more fall, one more push up. I'll not continue after that because you might be confused. But for now, corrective structure, one more fall, one more push up. This is for now. If all of this will happen before CPI, the next move will be towards the downside. For now, forget about the next move from here. All you have to focus on is a corrective structure upwards and one more fall. After this drop, wait for our updates. All right, guys? Is that clear? So this is for US30. I'll read your chat, guys, for a few minutes before we end this session. Again, thanks for your patience, because the first, I would say, attempt to go live was not successful because of YouTube technical problems. So all of you are watching right now, thank you. Thanks for watching, guys, and make sure to give us thumbs up once you finish the stream. If you can, please watch from more than one device and leave a comment. This will be appreciated. First thing first, this will motivate us to be here on every single week. And second thing is actually will help YouTube algo to show the forecast to more traders. And this way, guys, at least they will not lose their accounts. Okay, this is first. The second point is a lot of traders, guys, they are being scammed. So we don't want that. Before joining anyone, I want you actually to do your research. Just go and search about them on Google. search on Trustpilot. This is our Trustpilot profile. You know who we are, most of you. But just before joining anyone, make sure, guys, to do your due diligence. I think all of you actually, you know actually what to do before you join anyone. Okay? So this actually for this week. Let me read the chat for a few minutes before I actually end it. Right, very clear. Thank you very much. This is perfect. My first, right, great. Can we do yes? 100, please. Enrique, I'm not going, I'm not able to go for any other chart because all other charts are shared for weighted waivers. Okay, so thanks for understanding that, but it's not fair to go for other charts because this is only for weighted waivers. We'll cover all the charts during the Sunday session. And this is here. They'll be covered during Sunday session and all the other charts, other pairs that you can see here. On top of that, your requests. Okay, so if you have any request about any pair, you can ask T on the chat during the Sunday session and he will be able actually to answer you. Okay, thanks for understanding again. Right, perfect, loud and clear, amazing. Ravi, you said about yen for strong in near future, but no fundamental positive for yen. Yes, so for yen pairs, BOJ can intervene anytime. You will see actually the news in the near future about this one. JXY structure is about actually to push up, which means like yen will start to be stronger. But again, also we'll see what Fed will be doing, right? Because also this depends on that. Those of you who don't know what is the relation, I'll try to actually say to you to explain you this one during tomorrow's session. Okay? Exactly, PC Nafi, it's based on structure. First thing first. So first thing first is structure, guys. Okay? Nifty is for the weighted waivers. Ragnar, thanks for understanding this point as well. Please, guys, hit the like button. How can we determine the difference between pullback and complete corrective structure? Even one tip. Right, I'll give you one tip for this one, Zamalkawi. Pullbacks are sharp, corrective structures are slow, which means pullback can be one move, one wave. I can give you an example about a pullback. Again, this is because all of you guys are watching till the end. I always try to give you more tips and more tricks, right? This is a pullback. It's not a corrective structure. This one, all right? Zamalkawi, the corrective structure will look like this. This is a corrective structure. I think you can see the difference, right? So drop, corrective structure drop, this is a corrective structure. And the pullback is something similar to this one. All right? So, Jerry, Alan, last week you said something about giving us something for the next week. Exactly, Jerry, this is what I explained for euro dollar, right? The step-by-step process about euro dollar here. And how actually market makers were trapping retail traders and how the market move. Okay, again, guys, I don't want you to miss the next Q&A session because I'll do my best to, as usual. Weighted waivers, they know that, but when I'm in the flow, you know actually what we give, right? Weighted waivers, they know that. And again, let me just explain you one thing, right, about the step-by-step process. Once you join, just if you decide to join weighted waves, let me give you the step-by-step process, all right? How this will be going and what you will get in just 1 week, okay? The moment you join weighted waves, you will get access to the dashboard. This is the dashboard you will get access to the moment you join. So what to do once you join? Straight away, you go to Masterclass course. You start watching chapter 1. You go to chapter 1, you watch it 3 times, okay? Once you watch this one 3 times, you go and you read the notes. While you are reading the notes, guys, you will see actually that something is missing, okay? Which means like, I need to take more notes because once you watch this one 2 to 3 times, you will understand that, okay, now something is new to me. Because once you watch the first time, your mind usually take only 20 minutes of information. After that, this based on statistics, once you repeat it, every time you watch this course or like this chapter, you will find something new because you will not be able to focus 41 minutes and grab all the knowledge. That's why we suggest our members to watch every chapter 3 times. And the main point for you to accelerate your success process about trading is to follow what I'm telling you now, step by step, okay? Once you watch 3 times this one, you will get everything about it. And you read the lesson notes, okay? You go chapter 2, chapter 3, all the way down to chapter 8. Step by step process. Once you finish this one, what you have to do, you go to monthly Q&A session and you scroll down all the way to the downside, and you start from here, from January 2023, and you watch all of these Q&A sessions one by one, and you take notes, because Masterclass course, it's actually from basic to advanced, and here is actually we're explaining a lot of things, a lot of the advanced stuff in these Q&A sessions. They are not on the course. Okay, so a lot of things about, you can read the topics anyway, liquidity and the top-down analysis, all of this stuff, smart money concept, they are not actually in the course, the advanced stuff. This is starting from the basic till the advanced. Okay, so even if you don't have knowledge about wave analysis, you will learn from here. Okay, if you are advanced, you will enjoy these ones, because this one you cannot find in the internet. The knowledge here is based on experience, on more than 15 years of experience till now, from T and from myself. Okay, so this is the step-by-step process. Okay, you watch this one by one, and also you take notes. I can tell you just you join and that's it. This is not the goal. The goal is to help you become independent, successful trader. And thank God, a lot of retail waivers are becoming successful every single week. I showed you last week actually how many have passed the funded trade challenges, right? And we are having actually success stories on a weekly basis. That's the real happiness, because we are making money from trading. Okay, once we see you succeeding, this is the real happiness, because we are building the great trading community. We have it, we are growing it right now. It's about quality. That's what you have to focus on. Okay, the quality of content. Okay, and the goal, because the goal is to become independent, successful trader. Because once you become independent, successful trader, you'll be able actually to be financially free. Okay, so once you watch this one step by step, one by one, and you take notes. Why to take notes? Because once you are writing, your mind will memorize the information faster. You see, guys, the details, what I'm talking about? So you go for this one, you watch it step by step, one by one. Once you finish this one, you go to the daily sessions and you request a practical session. Practical session will be actually from one of the seniors, and the practical session, it will be actually you presenting the chart and showing us what we taught you. You have to practice, okay, because it's about practice. All right, once you show this one, you start to attend the daily live sessions, and you trade demo for 3 months. Now you'll tell me, Alan, like trading demos, like there's no emotions, so I can just click the trade without emotions. Perfect, you are totally right. But practice on demo is better than risking all your money in one account and you lose it in the next week, right? All what we are saying is for your benefits. Make sense? You might not find actually a lot of people who are really telling you what to do in this step-by-step process. Okay, so you go for the demo trading for 3 months. If you cannot go, or if you don't believe in demo trading, you take actually 5% of whatever money you want to trade, and you trade it live with 0.01 lot size, the smallest lot size possible, just to feel actually the emotion of trading real money. Okay, if you don't want to go for demo, I'm not actually against you. I'm here to help you. All right, so for this one, this one to go for a step-by-step process. You watch the Sunday sessions, you watch the Wednesday sessions, and you try to match with your analysis. It's not about signals. Even you saw the trades of the week, you saw the trades of the months, and you saw the accuracy on every single week for what we are sharing, right? The main point is for you to become successful like us. And if we can do it, you can do it too. I want you to believe on yourself, because if you do not believe on yourself, no one will do. Make sense, guys? Is that clear? Again, thanks for your patience, for waiting me explaining this one, but this is very, very important, especially for those of you who are serious about trading. And those of you who are watching till the end, I assume you are serious about trading. Okay, so for this one, you go for this, you have the useful link here, you have the psychology principles. Here we have a lot of, I would say, to the point tips that you have to execute whilst you are trading. And once you go to this one, guys, you will get the daily session that in 3 months, or like if you want to go for the yearly membership, which is actually the best investment you can do, you will get access straight away to the Slack, which is actually our private group. If not, you can read here how you can access to this. You can get access to Slack. Guys, is that clear in terms of the membership? Again, I'm explaining this because we are getting a lot of emails about like, guys, what to do after I join, where do I go? So please, you can refer to this one to know actually what to do. Thanks for the weekly tips. No problem, Jerry. I'll do my best actually to give you tips on a weekly basis if possible. Matambani, I have watched those videos more than 20 times each and I'm still counting. I joined WTW last year, July, and I must say I don't regret my decision. Thank you very much, Matambani, for your feedback. I'm so glad. Alabani, hi Witter Waves. I'm so glad to be with you guys. A new beginner in Forex market. Hope I'll be able to team it with right. Thanks for the feedback again, and I'm pretty sure if you just follow the step-by-step process, you have a high probability chance of becoming independent, successful trader. Guys, again, thanks for watching. You trade with care. Weighted Waver. We see you next Sunday on a daily basis next week, on my multi Q&A session next week, and for the Wednesday update. Next week it will be crazy. A lot of things will be happening, especially the CPI news. And again, YouTube and training followers. See all of you guys next Saturday. Thank you very much. You trade with care.